back to the root. We want to talk about correction today. Correction.
Face to face, now they read my eyes. We dey talk with the young things for the touch.
When I'm talking about correction, I'm talking about trying to tell the next person that what you did to me, I don't like it. There are actions and reactions, and we got to know that actions also demand equal reaction. Therefore, however you control or try to correct the next person is going to signal how that person will react to it. Most of the times we've seen people who do behave as if they do not like correction. We've seen people who, show off as if whatever thing they do, they don't just want anybody to correct them. But away from that, I am thinking differently this morning, and I have come to realize that it depends on the approach with which you try to correct the next person. Correction is a very beautiful thing because nobody knows it all, and people are bound to make mistakes and address the next person the wrong way. But in case you come along the line and see that what the next person has done to you, especially in the public, is not good, try and use a very great approach to address it. We have a golden rule which says that treat people the way you would want to be treated as well. Give out the measure you would also want to receive. That which will pain you, you will not feel so satisfied and cool with it, do not do it to another person. Now let's look at this. Correction shouldn't feel like humiliation. Don't always correct your partners in the public because it won't just, it is not just about the issue, it will bruise his or her pride. When you try to correct your partner, your spouse, your person in the public, it will not address the issue. What it will do is that it will brush that person's pride. It will tend to reduce the person to nothing. Okay? So it will bruise the pride, and it will look as if you are trying to prove a point to the outsiders instead of building yourselves. It will be as if you're trying to prove a point. You're trying to make the whole thing dramatic without even knowing. So love is all about protecting the other person's dignity. That another person's dignity is very, very important. When you try to shield another person's dignity, you are trying as much as possible to build that particular relationship, even when you are not pleased. So it doesn't matter. Most of the times, yes, people are bound to make mistakes. Even when you are not pleased, try as much as possible to protect another person's dignity. Okay, it's very, very important. If you shout at the person, or maybe your partner or anybody in the front of people, it stops being correction. It becomes a show, and people will start seeing the cracks, and will try to fill in the crack. It's just like, let me give an instance. A husband and wife in the public, and the husband shouts at the wife and reduces her to nothing, and that woman feels so pained and try to cover her face in shame, faces down and all that, and another gentleman is there watching. So probably when the man leaves to answer a call or maybe to ease himself, and another person comes and says, please calm down, sorry, okay, I know you're a woman, please. That person is trying to buy over that woman's heart immediately because of that gentle display. So you do not give room to create this crack, because people, even those who you did not invite, will try to come in and feel, and heal, trying to make up that particular crack you have, created. Correction in private builds, trust. Public rebuke builds shame, and shame will kill love slowly. So you need to understand that your partner is just a helpmate. It's just someone who is attached to it and not your project for public display. So whatever thing that has to do with correction needs to be done with respect, with love, with intentionality. Do not see it that let me trash it immediately. It's not every situation that you need to trash immediately. That thing that all trash, brings down the dignity of the next person. So it's very, very important. Let us learn this, because that is what we do when we try as much as possible to build a relationship. Don't forget, protect the other person's dignity. Thank you so very much. Welcome. This is FaceToface TV. Do not forget to like, comment, and share. We come your way next time.
Face to face, now they read my thoughts. We dey talk, we dey yarn the things where they touch you.